All right, what's up, guys? We're back. We're back. Thanks for coming back. All right, now the real question is, what do we want to do from here? Let's talk to the guys, see what they're doing.
Nobody does shots of Tito's.
All right. Should be back live. What, I don't know, do you guys want to go to Harco City, or do you want to wait? It'd be cheaper to go there, then go home, than doing $5,000 back and forth later.
Well, you should probably ask Kelly that one, since he's already made his...
Oh, I already left.
Jesus Christ. Where did you go?
You went back to base.
You didn't want to see Harco City? What, are you disappointed with the social areas?
I'm having
A little bit. I mean, it's cool, but it feels a little underwhelming, and it feels really big and spread out for no reason.
I don't disagree with that, but at the same time, we're talking day one, and you knew this.
Yeah, there might be a lot more depth to it. I'm just not seeing.
It'll
But
be
no,
coming in as
I
time
picked
goes
that
on.
trooper trainer, and I was like, huh, I kind of want to go see where this mission is, you know?
Music to my ears. Where do you want to? Well, the Harkonnen.
All right, I'm going to Harkonnen
Harkonnen
City.
Oh, all right.
Well,
Doctor's on the roof. Let's get out of here.
I'm going to finish running around, because nobody else found the palm tree.
Wait, are there Easter eggs that we're missing?
Yes.
Look, it's not going to be my last trip to Arakeen.
No, but I was like, dude, they get the palm trees. Kelly was like, what palm trees?
Figured I'll see it, you know. We'll see it. We'll see it.
I'm just going to get the Harkonnen trip over with, because I think it'd just be cheaper to take my first look at both of them at the same time.
There's a lot of choppers up here. I wonder if I can steal one.
That's her. Wait, can I even get in?
Should be able to, as long as you haven't picked that yet. They got the dude water.
Can we just walk through this? Okay, we just walked through these force fields. All right. Never mind. I thought the door was... Never mind.
No credentials? Then beat it. I don't have
I'm
time
really
to
happy
waste
with
on
this
you.
area. You guys
Something approaches me.
They got donkeys for sale.
In order to determine if it is an A,
Backpacks.
you remain of
I
little
guess they come
interest.
settlements.
How much water is that going to cost?
It's a donkey, not a camel.
Well, I guess that's true. Well, I know. I mean, it's a big animal that's going to drink a lot of water.
Fucking A, bro.
I didn't say how much water is it going to save. I said how much it's going to cost.
A lot. Yo, at some point they're gonna.
I see. Oh,
No, I don't know. You really don't need a donkey
Just
when
a
you got an author.
moment. I mean, you will be wanting a dram of my water. Is that right?
She just has a cup of water. Okay. I'm not getting thirsty at all while we're in these social areas either. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not.
Yes, I see you. State your business. This is
I
not
have
the
my
den
thirst
of
hasn't gone
leisure
down
and
even a little
luxury
bit.
It appears to be. I am busy.
No, this should
What do
be
you
pretty
want?
much a neutral thing for thirst, or it's like being under shelter in Conan. Thirst.
It's all the same kind of shit, it looks like, but
If you're planning to head out to collect spice, I have
this
all
is the
that
spice
you need.
guy.
I'm going to stop you right there and say straight off that for any so don't even ask. Best I can do is maybe let you have a few wars.
I'm sorry,
great
what a
for
greasy
repair work,
spice shirt.
but the supply chain's as gone as the Fremen.
Yeah, just more decoration stuff.
Well, I didn't have that other quest done, so that's why she's being unhelpful for me.
Welcome to Hanovars. Follow 3 simple rules and you'll have a good time. Rule number 1. We maintain a segregated lounge.
Okay, there's a lot
You
of
must stay within your own
minor
designated cast area. The Na Familia will not abide a low-born interloper, and I don't want to hear the bitching. This rule is for your own protection.
These people are like
waiting for any excuse.
some of them are talking straight up real shit.
You stand. Rule number 2. All drinks cost what they cost. You pay up front, no haggling, and no discounts for any Harkonnens. Rule number 3. Stay out of the back room. I'm Anushka Hanovar, and this is my place.
Okay. Down the bar. Doesn't sound like a real fun bar. Rule number 2, we use segregation to keep fights from happening. No,
That's racist. Segregation's racist.
it is the same bar. Damn it.
Yeah, you gotta capitalize it here.
So you guys know what this loon thing is on my TV?
Wait a minute here. Do I have proximity chat on?
You mind if you didn't disable it? It comes in name.
Voice chat's off. Okay. I heard something. Oh, well. Oh, here's the auction house. Let's see if it's... There's just nothing there. I do have one active order going. One Solari. Get it while it's hot. Yeah, I think these places are just gonna merit a lot more adventure later when we've got other shit done.
I really hope they stay on a good schedule, like every 3 months giving us a whole chapter of something to do. You know, they were doing pretty good in Conan for a while, and then it just kind of petered. But Kelly, I gotta tell you, I think you're right on this one. This game's fucking awesome.
Right, you feeling it?
I knew you'd be back.
Yeah, I'm
Only a
feeling
matter
it.
of time.
Like a 110-pound Asian woman face.
Here I was about to say something about the game, and I can't now.
Because you're thinking of Kimmy Kim right now.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, what are you talking about? She's one of my favorite actors.
All right, these guys sell the Mark III buggies and shit too. There, I made my game input.
Alright.
This is the same thing, it's just Harkonnen.
Yeah, but it's Harkonnen. That was so funny because when we were talking about who we were joining, Kelly was so like, oh, we're gonna be in. That's what you're gonna like. I was like, not really.
What is this place? Just get to walk
For
past
sure
it.
you'd want to be butt Frady.
Yeah, as much as Paul did, that's the philosophy. Harkonnens do, they only look at profit.
By any means necessary.
Welcome, stranger. What business have you with House Alexan?
I don't have any business with them, thank you. And these the bank. Yeah, these are the bankers again, right?
Welcome, fellow citizen. How is it that the Imperial Tax Administratum can assist you today?
Okay, so they've got a tax collector as well, so you can go to either or. And it sounds like it's because they told me to put 6,500 in a backpack to do this. And we didn't need it. It was only half of that, but it makes me wonder if like 6,500 is like the weekly fee. And because we paid early, we're getting a discount.
Well, we're gonna get to a moment where we're all in the same kind of place, and we're just gonna start steamrolling shit like we were in Vader.
I know.
And it's my fault that I had to re-roll and fucked everything up earlier.
It's not really a fault issue.
Yeah, well, it's... Oh my god, dude, you should see Base Harkonnen. Dark and dismal and wonderful.
Oh, it's very on brand.
Oh, it's fucking awesome. And even out of this first area, and I'm like, this is fucking perfect. Except for the heads look really... That was one of the best scenes in the second movie. Well, I guess technically it's the third. Second of it. The Bene Gesserit chick just shows up behind him. Idea where she's manipulating him the whole.
I'm sure there's some hidden places as well.
Hang on. Oh yeah, I'm at the slave vendor. Can we have slaves? I mean,
Brawls?
no, but that's what it looks like. Just your marker isn't too far from me. Just loop back around to my marker, and you're gonna be like, thrall cages. All right, I'll be right back. My old
I
lady.
can't see your marker.
Just come towards the entry.
I don't even remember where the fucking is the entry back over here. I know I went through gates. Everything looks the same, both sides.
Questioning the authority of House Harkonnen is an act of defiance. Report any suspicious activity to the authorities immediately.
Yeah, this is where we came in, right? No, this isn't where we came in. That's a new area.
Let the echoes of history remind you.
All right, I'm lost.
Choose loyalty. Choose survival.
Oh, we've been around that way. Oh, there we go.
Safeguard our security. Attempting to circumvent Harkonnen regulations is forbidden. Compliance ensures the safety and...
Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you?
Talk about. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think the game just finally hung up on me. Yep, there it went. Give me a second, guys. I'll get the stream back up. It's not the stream being down, it's the game being down. That's the first crash all day. That's like 12 hours into stream. First crash. Oh, wait, there was a little small patch. think we're coming back now. Uh-oh, now it's saying that YouTube's not responding. We'll keep an eye on this. Okay, it looks fine. It's working. OBS isn't frozen up. Wow, we're not locked up yet. Ours is just set to high. I said join. Oh, never mind. I hit cancel. I'm stupid. Welcome back, Beetle. I hope we're back. YouTube's giving me the error thing again, but everything looks fine. I know it's standing still now, but it's a load screen. All right. Didn't really do anything, so. Did we already talk to her?
Welcome, stranger. If you come seeking treatment, I have all manner of locally sourced natural. Do not underestimate the potency of ground zithtrack. An amount no greater than the head of a pin can instigate the regeneration of necrotized tissue at the cellular. On more primitive worlds, they believe it is magic. What is there to tell? I am a simple herbalist. Well, whoever told you that is mistaken.
Okay, I wasn't told anything. My line of dialogue is like, I was told you do this, and I'm like, nobody told me she did something. I'm just meeting her for the first time. Kind of some flaws in the dialogue.
You are not recognized by the Landsrat. Come back if your fortune changes.
Oh. Oh, okay. I think I like the Arrakeen better. Brighter and shit. Alright, this is where I came in at. Alright, where did he say to look?
No idea.
I mean, there's not a shit ton we can do here anyway. And buy some stuff. And I can't buy anything or else I can't get my happy ass home. I know we've talked to you before. How the fuck do you get over there? Can't even see the top of the map. It's clipped off and there's other stuff up there. Is it because I haven't been up there? Slave bits. Oh, very confusing. Oh, I can't bid. Oh, we could use some help around the house.
Welcome to my pit, stranger. You'll find no better slave peddler this side of the Kizovata flesh marts. We have all types, but mostly we also have a selection of skilled slaves in various
Prefer thralls, sir.
Ex-citizens who, either through death or crime, have had their place in the Order of the Fauferlushes reduce the pit, if you will. The metaphor is not lost on me. Well, there are two. On the one hand, it's proven time and time again that well-fed, but on the other hand, meat is expensive. A dish my mother used to make. It's a kind of stew, using the molted skin sack. Oh, why would I need a slave? Why clean up your own shit when you could have a slave? Sure, you have to feed them and house them, but the same can be. But can a chicken build a fence? Huh? We have a slave for every task.
Okay, I don't think I can bid on anybody just yet. We'll call them forced helpers. Yeah, I'm gonna head back. I want to get grinding. Nice little distraction, but nothing's really going on here yet. Where is this trick that flew me out here? There she is. I want to go home.
You look a little lost, friend. You got music to my ears. Where do you want to go? The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little? Mir's place? Yeah, I know it. Scavenger territory. Gonna cost you a few Solari. Thopter's always warmed up. Let's...
Didn't say how much it charged. It just said it's going to cost you a few, and then it didn't say if it cost me anything. Did you have to pay $2,500 for your return trip?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe return. Maybe it is round trip. I mean, there's stuff to buy, decorations and whatnot. I'd imagine at some point Solaris aren't going to be that big a deal.
Since that they had, yeah, I can imagine things are going to be pretty expensive.
Yeah, but those prices seem pretty reasonable from considering what I've been getting handed out.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100K for vehicle parts and stuff like that.
You know, there was like some of the decoration sets you could buy for like 5K. You know, it's not uncommon for me to go out on a short little blood run and end up with, you know, 1,400 coins. So it wouldn't take that long to grind for stuff. But it's a lot of it, so it will take a while.
Yeah, but you gotta think it's also times 3 too. If we, you know, stop fucking around here. Shit here.
I think we're doing fine.
I do too.
I mean, I'd like to be over and farming iron pretty much full time with water set up over there, but we're not there. We are completely set up over here though. I'm heading back home, and I'm going to unlock the Mark II bikes. To the best of my remembrance, I don't think we needed silicone blocks for that, right? It was like the I think it was just iron and
Magnets and something.
oh well, it was like capacitors or servox or something like that.
That's what was Servox.
And if that's the case, we might be able to make 1 or 2 Mark IIs.
Oh, we could probably get away with just 1 or 2, and then put a second C on 1. As long as I have a responsible driver to take me.
I seem to almost always get eaten, so like I don't know that I'm the one.
Yeah, but Kelly would run me into a. He'd be like, "Oh, there's one. Let's go run." Ooh, there's spiced liquor.
Yeah, there's lots of shit over there. Those are cool. I just don't think they're fully implemented yet.
Well, it wouldn't do us any good because we don't have that third slot opened, anyways.
Okay, so we want to unlock
A Baron's Eye. That's awesome.
and then I probably want to unlock the sandbike storage, right?
I don't know what that means.
The
tool?
The inventory, Mark II. To go on the back of it. I could either do the booster or I could do the inventory.
Your call.
I mean, I think the inventory on a Mark II is probably more important. That way we can get shit across. All right.
Do you think a fully healthy buggy would get crossed?
What?
Sorry, I was chewing. A fully healthy buggy.
Supposedly the buggy's faster than sand bikes. Ours wasn't. It's not even close.
It's because it was at 8%.
I know, but I'm just saying supposedly pound for pound, or not pound for pound, but you know, lick for lick, they're supposed to go faster.
Lick for lick?
Yep. I said it. I don't even regret it.
I'm appreciating the metaphor.
There's no hidden meaning behind my words.
There's a donkey with armor here.
Oh no. I thought we had some of this. We did have armor plating. Where did it go?
It's the armor plating, which looks like gold bars.
Yeah.
If you look at the right-hand side of the fabricator, it's in the right front.
Why wasn't it pulling from that box?
Because it's not circuited to 1.
Okay, well.
Why not?
It is. No, it is. It's circuited 1 to 1.
It didn't pull. There was 34 of them in there. I needed 7 and it didn't pull them. It said that was what I was missing. As soon as I put it in my inventory, it says it works.
Was that something you're crafting on your body?
I mean, it's at the fabricator, which is right next to the box I just pulled them out of. It says it's on circuit 1 and it goes to circuit 8.
Should have worked.
Well, if I had them in my inventory, it worked. It just didn't. It acted like it wasn't right there in the box, 2 boxes away.
I don't know. Like I said, Kelly's the authority on.
Oh, what?
On circuits. You sent me the video and I went, yeah, I'll watch that later. And it still hasn't been later.
I didn't watch it.
Liar.
Nerd. I'll try to figure out a way that I can. I bet you anything there's going to be ways to massage that shit to where you can get stuff to happen. It's a matter of sitting playing with it and figuring out how you can route shit. With that kind of deal, theoretically, it would almost be... How many circuits can you have?
Well, there's 8 circuit pathways.
Okay, so you could sort up to 8 unique items that stack. Somehow, some way. If... I don't know. Maybe not. Something I'll play with at some point.
And the only problem I'm having with the Harkonnen is the heads are so white it looks like they're glowing ghosts on top of silhouette.
We just got our first Mark II bike, boys. Oh, wait, no. It's refuel. Okay. How much did that take of my battery? A little bit.
So my wife says, all right, what do you want for dinner? I'm cooking. She orders Domino's. Are you paying attention? Kelly.
I'm not looking at a stream right now.
I know, I'm watching the stream too. I got it on my side monitor.
I'm not looking at a stream right now.
I got you on the left side and him on the right side.
I was totally spacing out what's going on.
My wife
I'm tired.
She goes, I'm cooking. What do you want for dinner? I said, I don't care. So Domino's showed up.
Okay, as a real question, were we saving these blood bags for transferring over to the new place when we go? Or do we want to... There's a bunch of filled blood bags in one of these boxes. Do we want to save those for when we go across the way, or do we want to go ahead and do them up now?
Do them up now if there's room in the...
Well, we'll get them full, and then I'll stay on it until it's done.
I need to get up and walk around for a second. I'm bobbing. I'm gonna get something to drink. Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, no, because I haven't moved that much. I'm gonna get up and like stand up and get something cool to drink. Smoke a cigarette.
Get some chocolate milk. It's magic.
There we go. Well, you know that's
Magical.
my favorite. Yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm 4 shots in, 2 alcoholic beverages, 1 happy pill, and half a meat pizza.
I had too much coffee this morning, but somehow I'm not on a crash mode.
I only had 1 cup. Yeah, when we were doing download. Because any more than that really does bad things to me. I don't know how you drink iced coffee.
I love it.
I've never been able to do it.
It's okay. So hot coffee hits my stomach a certain way, and what I find is that cold coffee doesn't do that. Hot coffee, if it's like summertime, not so much in the winter when it's cooler, but we need a lot more iron, by the way. But like it kind of gives me this over caffeinated feeling in my stomach. It's just kind of like a yuck. Cold coffee doesn't do that. I didn't think I'd like it either, man. I'd always been I like my coffee hot, like it's always meant to be. But I got to be honest, the adding the water from the ice, it takes the edge off of it a little bit. Not quite as harsh in the stomach. That's probably just a Jay's getting older thing anyway.
Yeah, but I'm already older than you.
I used to slam a triple or quadruple shot of espresso every morning with caramel, vanilla,
Now, I've never
chocolate
been
syrup.
able to do that 'cause that was too much boo at one time.
And it didn't bother me at all. And now it's like one little cup of coffee. But it's in the wintertime, it's not that bad because, it's cold.
Right.
Some reason it just hits me different in when it's not like cold outside.
No, I mean for 24 years I worked on a outside dock, looking for all the worst things in the world. And it'd be 98 degrees out. I'm drinking a hot cup of coffee.
See, I couldn't be that way. Not for me.
But now that I'm working inside this plant, driving a industrial truck, it's different. Man, I did that shit like 25, 28 years ago. But
there was a long while, whether it was summer or winter, I'd just get up and have a small, not small, but like just a regular old sized can of Monster, and that's all I did for the day.
I did that for a minute, but I drank Venom. It's like the 7-Up version of Monster. And I was like, oh, this tastes pretty good. And then I was like, oh my God, I think I'm having a fucking heart attack every fucking day.
See, I never got that way.
See, my wife...
If I drink too much of it, sure, but...
No, one can. I was like, oh. She was like, you can't do this shit with your health. She was like, this shit's gonna fucking kill you. Don't fucking drink it no more. So I haven't had that shit in good 15 years. Give it that. And I see a lot of people, drink Red Bull, Monster, stuff, and I just know that if I do it, I'm gonna palpitate.
I don't overdo, but like for me, it works fine as like a morning cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And then as long as I don't go having another one or two more in a day, I don't have any issues.
There's a couple dudes I see at work. They'll do a 5-hour energy as a shot, and then they'll chase it with a freaking Monster. And I'm like, dude, you're just trying to explode your heart.
5-hour energies never did anything for me.
All right, so I have 12 research skills.
Oh, I need to go put the money. I'm gonna go put the money back in the fief.
All right, learn the cistern.
Inventory's looking pretty solid. I wish I could store this shit, but no. Automated poison snooper and the fucking testing station records have got to stay with me forever.
Yeah, but that actually doesn't work against your.
I know, but it's there and it's always at the bottom of my list.
Mm-hmm.
I hate persistent shit like that.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Long Dark's the same way now. They've got so many items that are like unique that you have to have for like the tails, and they don't weigh nothing, but you can't get rid of them. They're just in your way. That shit drives me insane. All right, we're still making more water. We can't quite make a second Mark II. Bike, yeah, not quite yet. We're close, but we don't quite have enough iron. Let's see, we need
that's
20, 40, 50, 60, 75. We need 98, and we've got 56. So we're like 40 ingots short to make a second bike. I could take the Mark II out and just go across there and get some iron. I'm gonna feel a whole fuck lot safer on a Mark II than a Mark I.
Well, I never had a really Mark II because I didn't get to play it last day, and
It was there for you the whole time, though.
I know. Just it's big boy life blows.
Come on, brother. What are we if we're not the kind of people that will literally spend hours obtaining a vehicle that is marginally better than the last one?
But I got a 2% increase.
Exactly. 2% more speed.
Give my son.
I'm not sure our identity at this point if we're not that type of person.
Yeah, he'll be grinding for something, and he's a massive gamer. Tell you what, man, he's almost world class at like that. What is that shit called? Overwatch, and not League of Legends. It's the other one, Marvel. Like he's like top 500, and it's fucking ridiculous watching him play. I get sick. I literally get sick because they go so fast. It literally makes me like my eyeballs cross. It's unbelievable how fast these kids play.
Well, look, even when I was in my mid to late 30s, before esports was really an esport, I was in a very competitive worldwide Crimson Skies league, and we won that league twice, the first 2 seasons. Before our team had to break up because everybody moved.
When me and Shaitan were heavy into Warcraft, in North America, I was the 12th ranked druid in North America, anyways. And I mean, we ran with.
Then you know all about marginally better stats.
Yes. I can gain a 1.8% increase. Oh, that's fucking, that's a bee's knees right there. We were clearing. Oh my god.
Numbers excite me. I don't know why. I love dealing with numbers. Numbers don't lie. Yeah, numbers don't lie.
They don't lie. Everything else lies. Numbers don't lie. All those gamers we lie to ourselves about.
Dude, I went on a fucking rant last night about fire starting in Long Dark. No. Well, yeah. Because I was trying to explain roles and how each role is an independent role. It's like if there's a 20% chance of failure, you would roll a 5-sided dice, and it's the equivalent of hitting 1 twice in a row if it happens 2 times in a row.
Right.
It's super not likely, but it seems to happen way more often than would happen if you were actually rolling the dice. It's the same as online poker. Online poker has got algorithms that spike a couple of hands and get people, in action. They want the games to be super quick and done. And they've beefed up the number of hands that get put out there. That's not poker. That's not how the cards fall, when you're sitting at a poker table. Sometimes they do, but it's closer to the real math.
But in real poker, you're not playing the percentages, you're playing the player. We used to have poker night.
You just said numbers don't lie.
But you're not playing the percentages.
But you got the same kind of risk factor as if you can't read the guy that you're sitting next to that you're playing against.
Yeah, but if you're reading the guy,
so you can't play the player.
You're golden. Oh, I used to. They get so mad at me at the old lodge we used to belong to, because I would bully people. I would chip bully.
And I was a restaurant employee for 25 years. Like I can tell what people are thinking just by looking at them most of the time.
Yep.
I had tables when I was a server that I could walk up to the table and tell them exactly what they were going to order.
You're having this, you're having that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm like, just, I know. I know. And awesomely, those were the people that would come back and ask for me, so that was always better money anyway, but...
Oh, yeah. That's how my wife is.
You learn people when you're in that kind of situation, and that translates to the card table. But I think if you don't have a good, healthy respect and understanding of the numbers, then it's a fool's errand to believe you can just on personality alone beat the math. Maybe in a short-term run, sure.
You do have to have, like, okay, I have a 70% chance of pulling that jack, you know. But yeah, there was a lot of times where I just bullied the table, you know. And we had a lot of fun with it.
Well, and that's where you mix it up. And that's what makes you a good card player. Yeah. But I mean, trust me, I know there's that interpersonal side of it. But I knew my odds and percentages of getting what I was going to get, to whether I could play a draw or whether I was relatively certain I had the best hand. And now I'm calculating pot to see what I can get him to call. Like that, that kind of shit. It does it for me.
That always played with us, and he was that mathematician guy. He was one of those super smart people that he played nothing but the math. So if he was like, "Oh, I'm only this," you're like, "Oh, well, he's got that." So you would.
That's where you wouldn't want to be predictable. You do have to mix it up a little bit.
So he didn't do that.
I found that the check raise is the most powerful thing in fucking all of poker.
Mm-hmm. Check. You ever watch Rounders?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Where you check
all fucking night. Yeah.
Which was a great role for him. What is this shit?
Actually, I thought Matt Damon was pretty good in his role too.
He did a fantastic job. Edward Norton too. You know.
It was just a good movie all the way around.
If he could have continued his role as Hulk, I think he would have been very good. Not that the guy who did it wasn't good, but Edward Norton's got a special role.
I think Ed Norton would have been more of a Robert Downey Jr. level appreciated hero if it was him.
Yes.
I think Ruffalo just is not that. He doesn't have that it factor, I think.
Right. I mean, I like his acting. You know.
He's fine. I'm not bagging on him. It's just
exactly.
He's not the same caliber of Edward Norton.
Yes.
Like, just go watch Primal Fear and tell me you know Edward Norton.
What's the one he did with holy shit, I just forgot his name. Where they're thieves. And he plays like he's got a learning impediment.
I'm drawing a blank. I think his best performance was Primal Fear with Richard Gere.
See, I think this...
Where he completely faked a second personality. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
No, I've seen it.
Yeah, I know. Well, the movie's what, 25 years old?
God, I hope so. Oh God, what was the name of that movie?
It sounds familiar-ish, but
he plays the mentally handicapped fucking janitor at the museum that they brought. It's not.
I am literally drawing a blank.
Where's my phone? This one. Under my pizza box.
Just IMDb him. Get his filmography. I used to love playing like 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon and shit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's see. Me and my wife used to do cruise ships all the time, and that was one of the things
My brother and I had it to where we could pretty much connect any 2 given stars as long as they were same era, and just 3 or 4 moves max. Just because of the era of the mega movie, like Ocean's 11, that just had so many fucking people in it who were in another movie with somebody else. Like it makes it a lot easier. Apollo 13 was a movie we used all the fucking time.
The Score.
Okay, I have heard the name of that movie, yes. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good. Like, he outthinks everyone.
All right, so at dusk, I think I'm going to take the speeder across the dangerous sands, and we'll see about getting a boatload of fucking iron.
Yeah, I see we burned through all that already. Like I said, I brought like about 800.
I mean, if I'm being, it would be easier if we were just over there and we just kind of.
It would.
Because in that spot that we could build, we'd have really good access to that POI. And once we realized we could get through there, we didn't have any more water trouble at all in the beta.
No, as soon as we
went to the Mark II with the bigger bags.
I'm loving his rifle. Mentat, yeah, I think Kelly was absolutely right. Mentat is my shit.
I was torn. I thought about going Benny, but I know from the beta what I really need to work on is my sword play. My problem is when somebody's shooting at me, I don't feel like going in with a fucking sword.
If you sprint, you'd be surprised at how much they miss you. That's the part that I couldn't get over. It was insane. Like, you sprint and then strafe just a little bit to one side or the other, almost every shot misses you.
Do I have, I got skill points to spend. I got no intel.
Well, it turns out that I went to go, without having blood bags on me, I was going to start raping the Savager camps for stuff, and I don't have any blood bags.
Well, I'd like to get us all to Mark IIs, and that way we could just have a backup tool that's got a Mark I in it, and that's kind of like our situation.
Mm-hmm. That's the one thing that I want from Bending Jesuits is the sprint. As I didn't find the voice all that useful, at least not the way I play. Now Kelly plays a lot more aggressively, so it's probably more useful for him. But that sprint to get me out of shit when I'm overextended, yeah, that was great. Because it's a lot, if you haven't played with it, it's a lot like that knee jump thing, but like times 10 for all the devices.
Oh, that's somebody scanning. I was like, oh my god, it's a lightning storm. It's like, no, it's just somebody fucking up there scanning. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait till dusk, and I'm gonna go across the way and get some iron. We need it.
Okay, I think Funcom has put the respawn of materials is based on how many people are in the sector. Because I just looted Savage Steel in its bag.
Wow.
Like his bag.
So we could literally just sit over here and stack.
I'm just jacking shit. I picked up 500 steel off this one little camp.
Wait a minute.
Steel. Sorry. Yeah, I know you were confused there for a minute because I misspoke. You're like, steel? What
Scrap, right?
Yeah, scrap.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute. We need steel. what do you mean you got steel?
Yeah, in Hogga Basin, I'm pulling steel in.
Hey. Could be a bug.
Could be, you know. It is fun.
I am so fucking impressed. The game did crash on me once. Right after I came back.
After, because I did beta and alpha for Conan and 7 years of it, and I'm really impressed at this launch.
Conan would have crashed 8 times by now.
Oh my god, it'd be unplayable. You know, it's just
For
like,
this
I'm
long of a
backpack-
play.
I'm backpack full already. Let me see what my shit. Look, we got 752 savage metal.
Well, that's way more than we probably need. So so what we're really kind of trying to do is stack some copper, get some fiber stack because we know it's not as generous over there.
Okay, I need to turn around and run the other way.
You know, it wouldn't be a horrible idea either. Do we have more leader johns?
We can make some. Those are really the way to go.
Well, I can make the
basic
no,
ones
I
are
can't
free.
make the
Don't need
Dew.
to buy-
I can't make the Dew Reaper. No, I can't yet. I'm wrong.
Yeah, I haven't figured out the clock on that yet.
For sun up.
Right at dawn. Yeah. But I haven't quite got that figured out yet.
Well, I mean, before we think about, I'm going to go over and get iron, so we got some time to think about it. Do we want to go over there as a group maybe and explore a little bit north of where we had our last base to see if it's a long way across and to see how far carbon's going to be away? Because it's likely we're going to need to have just an iron outpost and then a fucking carbon outpost, and that's where we make the steel.
I agree. Yeah, because I still don't know what is carbon. No idea.
And I think if we can still get that spot under Anvil, that's a good spot that's got a lot of iron nodes nearby. It'll make farming really easy. Water won't be a problem. Everything's pretty accessible. The trade outpost is just right across the sand. But I'm going to go over tonight as soon as it starts to get duskish, and I'm going to try to get enough metal to get you guys into Mark IIs. And then we'll think about moving. Well, not really moving. You know what I mean.
Well, doesn't Shy have a
We're going to need so much fucking iron, it is even funny.
already employed out here? Or deployed, not employed?
Yes, but it's not there at that spot where... then again, I haven't seen where you put it. Is there villages and resources nearby? I saw where it was over towards. I just didn't go over and look at it in the position.
Kelly.
Hang on, I'm fighting.
No, you're not. You're on your fucking motorcycle.
No, I'm trying to get back to my body, actually.
Oh!
Somebody died!
Somebody died!
I died while I was AFK. I got in sheltered buff. I guess I died of water. I don't know.
Oh, thank God I'm not the first. Oh, thank God.
I've died like 3 times.
Thanks,
today.
Shy. Thank you so much. Oh, you just kept it super quiet. That's some shady ass shit, man.
I'm like, no, you're not. You're fucking riding your motorcycle.
That's some shady ass shit.
That's good, though. That's great.
I mean, I'll be the first one to tell you I should have got and everything eaten, but somehow...
You should have been eaten by that fucking worm.
Somehow, some fucking way... I can't wait to go back and look at that footage, because... like, literally, you see it clips into the back of the bike, and the bike pops up, and I'm like, we're done. And all of a sudden, I just start driving again. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's the exact opposite of what happened to me. Kelly pumped me with the, he did the tail spin on me.
You zigged when you should have zagged. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure.
That's a great scene out of The Crow. Oh, I guess he zigged when he should have zagged. Yeah, I met the writer of The Crow.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite stories of all time.
I got his autograph and everything.
Like, just the idea of The Crow is one of my... What if you get one chance to come back and right the wrong, but it doesn't really make anything better?
No.
it's so dark, but it's so like, yes, I would take that opportunity. Yeah.
Just for vengeance sake, you got to do it. Yeah.
That's why I think that's definitely just an amazing fucking story.
Because if any shit like that happened mildly, I would sell my soul to the devil to be able to come back and avenge that.
Correct. Even though you can't go have your happily ever after, you know that, and you're like, okay, let's do this. Just an excellent story. I can't say what they were doing with Eddie Furlong, but actually none of the maybe the second Crow, the City of Angels guy, he was okay. Like everybody was so pissed. They're like, well, it wasn't Brandon Lee or a Brandon Lee lookalike.
No.
It's like, well, one, he died on the set.
The third one, right. The third one was really, really good. With, oh, shit. I don't know. It was kind of like done in Russia.
I don't even know if I've probably seen it. It's just been a long time ago.
The guy from True Blood, the Russian dude. He played in True Blood. He's a big, like 6'6", blonde-haired Russian guy. His younger brother played the Crow character.
The biggest complaints were like, oh, it's not the same guy. It's supposed to, and I'm like, it can't be the same guy. Exactly. It was never supposed to be the same fucking guy.
The thing that's really fucked up is Bruce Lee's last movie was about an actor who was killed. You know, it was the plot of his movie was an actor who was killed by the mob doing a movie. And that's how they killed him, was they switched out the bullets. That's why everybody was like, holy fuck, this is that's some fucked up shit.
I mean, that family is basically just
they were
should pretty much stay out of show business. I thought that just the telling of that story was perfect. Like that movie stands up today.
Yeah, yes. You ever watch Dragon?
I think I watched it once.
Yeah, it's.
I think it was like on somewhere and people were watching it and I saw bits and pieces, but I wasn't like glued to the television.
Well, it's actually the guy's name who plays it is Jason Lee. I know. He plays Bruce Lee.
And not that really Jason Lee.
No. Well, there's Brandon Lee and Bruce Lee, and this kid was named Jason Lee. And he did a fantastic job playing Bruce Lee. Like, he got so many of his mannerisms right.
Got another storm to our south again. That looks to be a pretty... Nope, this one's actually coming in. Maybe not.
But Dragon was helped to be written by Bruce Lee's widow. So it was very accurate to his life. Okay. Blood bags. What else do we need? My blood bags. What do we need?
Yeah, if you guys want to keep that rolling, I'll go get as much iron as I can carry.
Copper. I guess we could use some copper.
Yeah, copper's always good too. It always seems to pop up. I imagine we're going to be able to make our own spice infused shit at some point.
Yeah, but we'll need. Oh, I should go do that. We need the poofer stick.
Yeah, I'm going to do the iron run and then.
You can make the poofer stick.
Yeah, but I need to do because
I'll do all that shit when I get over there.
Yeah. Journey steps, poofer stick, first try. Why hasn't the second try?
Because we're not in the right region. Did you map over there?
You mean like shoot an orb in the sky?
Yeah. It'll show up as a purple icon on the map after you do that. Why is there always a fucking worm right outside our door? All right, I'm heading for it. What do you mean out of?
That's why I still gotta go down the Mana Cave.
Oh shit, I think you're stuck on my bike, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably not where you want to be considering where I'm going. This thing's already just faster and smoother.
I'm really surprised at how they've increased durability.
Yeah, mine was not, I mean, I didn't drive it all over hell, but it wasn't in bad shape at all.
Well, I've been beating the shit out of mine. Like, I'm driving over fucking boulders and shit and taking jumps from 30 meters up. It's still all in the yellow.
Oh shit.
I can hear the room. I'm not even.
Yeah, he's near. He's just now crashing down. We should be okay, I think. I hope. I hope. Yeah, okay, we made it. Alright, people, I don't want to fight anybody over here. I just want your iron. Cooperate and there will be no casualties.
God damn it, I forgot that fucking tool again. Pick up the bike. Damn it.
Sadly, I actually have mine on me right now. Because that makes perfect sense to be a backup if... Well, no, because... No, if you get eaten by a worm, I guess you lose everything.
Yes.
So... Yeah, it doesn't do me any good to have that motherfucker on me right now. Guess we'll just have to endeavor to not get eaten by a worm. Why does it keep wanting to set this as my default spawn? Oh, sugar. Downhill at 111 kilometers an hour. Yeehaw. Oh, this thing is just so much more responsive. I love it. Hang on, I better look see where the fuck I am before I go doing this. I am going... we'll be fine if we go this way. Oh, you know what? It's still trying to give me the default spawn point of my other bike. It's trying to change it to this bike, and I keep telling it no. Well, I hope a sandstorm ain't coming in. You could probably find somewhere to duck and cover. How many bikes can you store in the thing?
One.
Shit.
thought it was 10 vehicles, but only one of each type.
You can have 10 vehicles total. You have one vehicle in your gun.
Oh, okay.
Damn, I think we might be about to lose our spot. Guys over here grinding the granite.
Well, we can go a little.
I mean, so long as there's good resources and there's people to kill, it'll be fine.
Yeah. But we definitely don't want to be too close to the scavenger camp because then we'll end up bullshit we had running in the fucking camp. No, Father.
No, there isn't really a ton of safe havens here for... We're not going to be able to clear out a cave to get safe. No, I'm thinking, trying to think ahead a little bit.
Anybody else remember seeing
In here?
Yeah.
I feel like I did, but I can't confirm that. I'd have to go back and check the beta footage. Yeah, pickaxe. Yeah, but look, they did something different. I kind of appreciate that about it. Did this guy really build on top of the fucking iron deposits? Yes. Ow! I was on suspensor. How could that hurt me? These are our old trusty nodes from beta weekend. Damn, somebody's already got a fucking bug. Yep, somebody's got a buggy over here. I'll be. I do like how running doesn't really affect your stamina. Climbing do. just me being stupid. Yeah, we know in the next region up there's going to be carbon, but we're just now kind of getting ourselves situated with the better bikes, and then we're probably going to move over here and get iron production going.
I started going in there earlier, and the quicksand scared me away.
Yeah, that's probably going to be one of those things where they're forcing you to cross a certain way, so there's that much more danger. I don't know. These respawns are so fast. Yes. How many pieces of iron is it for a... Is it 5 pieces?
I don't know.
It's starting to get light out. Probably gotta think about heading back. Don't really get hot on the bike though, do we?
No, it's like it blocks you. It thinks you're a car.
think we're gonna be, I don't know, we'll see if we get another couple nodes on the way out, but about 1,000 iron. That's not bad. Hopefully that's enough to get a couple of bikes made. That was just flat awesome.
Oh shit.
What happened?
Well, I went to go across the desert and the fucking sand was like right in front of me, you know. And I was like, oh, should have looked.
All right, little Mark II. Sure like to have a little less problems getting across out of you this time than last time.
Sandstorm.
May have to let that pass.
Sector weather alert.
Oh,
A large
fuck.
thunderstorm is approaching.
Is that across both of these? I can't get to safety in time. No chance.
Just find a camp and get in the corner.
One bike's gonna get fucked up.
Oh no, I found kind of about as good of an alcove as I found last time. See if I can kind of manipulate where I am when the thing comes in. I got a lot of fucking iron on me and I'd really rather not die.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
that rate, I probably could have made it across. I'm actually okay. I'll take lucky. All right, that's everything I can carry. All right, we're going for it. Oh, it looks like it's still so far away. No problem. Oh, shit. Getting its long press. Alright, I hope we got water. 'Cause I just brought like 240 ingots home.
Should have some.
No. Well, it's probably because I've been crafting. Because of all the iron I just made. But that will be enough to get both of you guys a bike. Where was that backup tool thing? If anybody's got blood.
I will have some.
I pretty much ran us out of water with the iron. I'll go back out here later and do some things. All right, for each of you, mark. Oh no, I don't have the other thing. Hang on. I have some research points to spend. I could unlock Holtzman's shield. Mark II. And we got everything we need to make them for everybody. That's going to help immensely in the new area, right?
Shields inside the dungeons.
Well, I mean, the new area, if we're going over there fighting for water, a lot of those guys are shielded. At least it gives us a better chance. I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm not sure that we've got enough iron. And we're going to need even more than that.
Oh shit. Well, that was interesting.
I now have a shield. Nice.
I already have one.
I'm still relatively certain that we've got enough for 2 more bikes. Wait. Oh, there we go. No, I can't make the Mark II booster. For whatever reason, that box isn't pulling. $50 water for a steel. Holy shit. We're gonna need... This crafting tree is insane. It's
way worse.
insane.
More water storage and those updated benches. Steel needs iron bars, so you gotta make iron too. It's all, yeah.
So it's 75 water total between getting your iron and then getting your steel. Jesus Christ. I'm thinking Solari Farmer is the way to go. Just buy all your shit. I don't think that resource nodes are plentiful enough to really make that feasible.
Got to get a little bit of steel going before we can build this wind trap.
Well, that's going to come down to water over here for the moment. I'm just kind of in a holding pattern. Do we have an empty box anywhere?
If not, we can just make
You said this is all the stuff to fix.
You guys want to go run that second station?
I'm trying to get ready. I'm trying to get you guys a couple of bikes real quick, and then I don't care. Well, hang on. You said these parts. These are all Mark 1 parts, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make another thing for the Mark 2s.
Or you could just scrap all the Mark 1s.
Well, it wouldn't be bad to keep them for backup for the time being. We can get rid of them when we've got a little more iron, and we can make another Mark II when we need it. Plus, we'll be getting Mark II parts over on the other side, right?
That I don't know.
Will that even fit in that box? Yes, just barely. Alright, the first Mark II is done. It's sitting in this box right over here. Yeah, we're still running. We're finally getting the Mark II bikes, or upgraded from the Mark 1s. Is your shit sparking on your screen?
No, I just repaired it.
It's sparking all over the place on my screen. I just gotta wait for more ingots to process. Yeah, the one bug we had really wasn't even that bad. I did crash one time, but only one time all fucking day have I crashed. That's a vast improvement from Conan Exiles. I think honestly this is as smooth as I could have expected. I know the other guys are feeling the same way. Like, I didn't expect it to be this smooth. I figured we'd find a bunch of warts, but they did a good job. So, like, this kind of shit here, this visual bug, but compared to how shit could have been, I'm taking it as a W. Chad, did you want to make the first Mark II?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Well, about the second, but I guess I could just leave it in the fab. Unless you're over there using up all the iron.
No.
I love her vibrating house.
You'd make a purple rifle for someone if they want it.
Got a scope.
No, it's a burst rifle, like a 3-round burst. Jesus Christ, worm.
Yeah.
Bro, can we move somewhere where the worm isn't right next to me? This is annoying. Look at it, it's like right there.
I know. We've got the world's best vibrating house. It doesn't get us. We're not, our house isn't taking any damage. But it's a vibrating house.
Yeah.
We're right in the path of a fucking worm.
What else we need? I mean, I can make those things. Do you want me to make those tampers for you guys?
Hang on, let me get the third bike out first. Those probably take iron too, don't they?
I think so. Where are those bikes at to put out?
It's in this box right here. It's the whole thing with storage. .8 damage per shot. 193 rounds per minute. Clip size of 30.
I think it's not a bad rifle. I mean, it's purple for this zone, so it is what it is, you know what I mean? That would be useful for you or for Elo.
Well, Elo seems to be loving the range shit at this point.
Yeah.
I just want to wait for that iron to get done. I'm at least 100 of it get done. That way I can just get it all crafting at once. I know where it's at. Instead of trying to, oh, did I craft this piece? Plenty of fuel cells. We're good there. It's nighttime. Let's go over here and see if these guys can be farmed. Couple, but a little blood ain't gonna hurt nothing. Find the balls. I love the Mark II. It's literally double the blood. About halfway to that. Oh, get ready for the house to shake again. I'm trying outside our garage door.
Like, literally outside?
He went right in front. As close to us as he could possibly get. He just passed right in front of us. Stood there and watched him with the door open. Half in the sand, half out of the sand. Just comes right on by. And there's another one right behind him. Jesus. Yeah, maybe not such a great spot.
Easy crossing. I'm fine with it. Yeah. Pretty soon we'll have thumpers and shit too.
Well, it's the easiest crossing we could get at the moment. I didn't see anywhere else on the map it was going to get any shorter. We could get faster and try to cover more distance. But that ain't happening until steel. Or a speed booster for this thing. I think I'd rather just have storage. I didn't really have any trouble getting across on the Mark II. It is an inventive-ass use of a hatch. I'll give you that. Is that the only way we could do that?
It's awful, isn't it? I hate it. Sorry. So bad.
Alright, we still got like 30 more ingots. I'm gonna pee real quick, and then I'm gonna start crafting that final bike. Give me a second. I'll be RB.
Set it to stay open.
See, will and won't let me make. Just need the sand bike hull. I wonder if there's a bench where we can list and sell things from here, from our base. Or if we have to go into Arakeen or the Harco place in order to list items. That seems like a
You sure we
net
have
loss,
to?
right? Because you got to pay $2,500 just to go.
Well, there you take your own ornithopter.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna be ready for that. Well, I guess some people will be ready for it, but
Yeah. Take your own, but you know you can take your own helicopter there.
I love that thing just sparking.
You don't go willy-nilly to put one thing on the auction house, you know what I mean? You go to make a broker a deal, you know what I mean? Do something big, move some shit.
It feels like all the best resources that we can possibly get right now, we're not going to really need them until a lot later down the road. I get it, some people are rushing, but just seeing what it's going to take to get us into steel shit and like Mark III bikes, holy fuck, dude. We've got to probably double to triple our operation we currently have. At least for water. And the wind traps I'm quite interested in. What, God damn, there's...
I think the wind traps are going to be really useful.
Thing. 30 silicone blocks, 90 steel ingots, 90, and 20 calibrated servox. Water capacity of 500 and a gather rate of 0.75. So is that like 3/4 of a liter an hour? And I'm kind of trying to figure out what this Fremen death still does.
Drag dead bodies into it. Juices them.
That doesn't seem very convenient though, unless you've literally got just the most OP spot that you can just go grab people and put them in one of those things.
You got a good sized camp like that base, you know.
Total yield. Hang on. Total yield 25,000. What does that mean? Get 25,000 water per body?
I don't know. If that's the case, that's what we need to be doing.
Yeah, we could just move everything around in leader Jeans to everywhere else. Just get us a really good camp pretty near to a encampment. All right, Elo, I'm putting your bike in this same box. Your Mark II's ready. Fuck, we need to go get more. Alright, I'm gonna go run the research station again. Hopefully we'll be alone and we can get some shit. Lots of blood. Whoop. Shit.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2.
Man, who did that?
Who did what?
Put darts in the box.
I didn't do it.
I might have. I had way too many.
I am kind of missing the grenade and the wire. Suppose I could go get those real quick. Then what's the point of being a sword master? Stupid. I think that's full. Yup. Okay. Where did she just go? She walked right past me and did an aggro.
I'm on a good flower sand spot. It's freeform. No worms, man.
Nice.
Oh, fuck you. I parried that shit. Mother. She's cheating. She's cheating. Not letting me get a shot off here. There we go.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2.
I have to hear this guy explain what Desert Botanical Station 2 is again. It would be okay if they just wouldn't keep it on my damn screen.
I mean, I could just stay here and harvest forever, but there's other people keep pulling up too. It's funny. There were 1,000 flowers, saying like 1,400, I think.
Does that take water to make the silicone shit?
I don't remember.
I got 2 full medium blood bags. So like 16,000 liters of blood coming back. I don't know what that translates to exactly, but reasonable amount. Fuck am I? Oh, we just haven't gone for it. I've gone way too far. All right. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just going way too far. All right. Oh, I forgot I thought we were up at the ship. Oops. Now we're getting some water going. Oh, somebody got the big box unlocked. Kind of difficult to tell the difference between these. I think I might go up and get into that other region and see if we can't locate whereabouts Carbon's gonna be.
I'm on my way to do.
Sector weather alert.
Sort
A
of,
large
kind of.
sandstorm is approaching.
Sandstorm coming in.
Yeah, I got stuff to put away.
See where I am up there by that one radioactive area, I guess.
If it wasn't for the clouds. Actually, no, I can't see shit. It's pretty cloudy because I haven't gone over and shot a rocket in the Vermilius gaps. I don't see your icon at all.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
It might have too many blueprints.
Well, maybe for box, but do something with that.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
We're doing good on the parts we know we're gonna need, except for that microflora fiber, plasteel shit. We haven't been going up to the ship as much as we probably should.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I think I was just another worm.
That was a spice blower.
No, that was probably the front end of the storm. Been making kind of a sonic boom when it hits.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Ooh, my frames.
Yeah, I think we can take it easy on salvaged metal guys. We only got like fucking 8,000 of them or some shit.
How much iron did we have left?
Not much.
What does it take to make that other steel suit? Oh, I didn't unlock it yet. Well. I feel like I'm starting to get there for the day. And I got a little bit of sleep last night. It'd been fine.
This MK1 can't mine this material.
Nope.
Here I am. This is where the new materials are.
Mark 1 what? Cutlery?
Yeah, I need a Mark II.
You had a Mark II. Did you never pick it up?
He didn't.
No, I never. I guess I didn't.
Yeah, you got a Mark II needle, a blood bag, and a Mark II cutlery. Somewhere. I don't know where the Mark II needle went. It might be over here. There's multiple Mark II cutleries in here. Did you get the Mark II needle in the blood bag?
We got a needle.
Is it the better one or the first one?
A Mark II.
Okay. What about the medium blood bag?
No, I don't have any blood bags on me. I accidentally put them down, to be honest.
There is a couple of Mark IIs, or the mediums, the one that hold 8. Couple of those in the blood bag box over by the fab. So yeah, it takes 50 water to make a silicone block. But we need like 30 of them for the better water processor that goes faster and holds more. But somebody would have to unlock that. I haven't done it yet.
This is the zone we should be in. Calibrated cervix. Awaited cervix from the Servox up here. Advanced Servox, more still particle capacitors.
I'll probably get up that way tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know if you could see my stream, but
hold on a second.
Show you where you want to cross.
I probably can. Hang on. Every time I turn your stream on, it's fucking ad. I mean, it's been on all day. It's just...
It'd be some kind of record for me.
Hang on, we're almost done with the ad. All right, so where you're standing is Carbonish? So you'd probably want to cross from there to there. Although,
you keep looking at the stream, you can see where I'm up at. Like, I'm up
holy
on
shit, look at all that fucking... Is that all quicksand?
Yeah. Yeah.
That doesn't look like a whole lot of fun.
So if you, I don't know. I know there's a delay in the chat. So if you want to see where I crossed from here, where that cloud is. I crossed from this end right here through here. Was the fastest way. This was way too far. This one, and I kept having to check the map to make sure I didn't. You know what I mean? I don't know. This felt easier for some reason.
So come over
all
to
of
this
this.
side and
Don't even
hug.
try this side because look, it looks like look how short that is. Look at these puddles. They're connected. There's not even a space between them. You can't get through. You know what I mean? Maybe right here to here, but yeah.
That area doesn't look like any fun at all, bro.
It's all peaky and stuff.
I don't think I'm going to be all that into that. Have you seen Carbon? Oh, you can't get it with the Mark 1. That's right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to get over there and start producing, but I get it. I get it. Elo, did you want to try that rifle he made?
Yeah, I was looking at it. It was
Okay.
Mark 20.
And then don't forget you got that Mark II bike in this little container right here.
Mm-hmm. But don't I have to know it to be able to build it?
No, you gotta have the parts and a tool. You gotta know it and be able to craft it. I do feel a lot more secure going across this crossing than on the Mark 1. Yeah, speaking, I need to start that download. That's probably going to take a half a day. Oh, I ain't making it 10 more hours.
I
Ease.
forgot I don't have cooking containers.
I might make it another half hour. May even call it here pretty quick. Just go get some sleep, then get back at it in the morning. Not in any major hurry. I do want to get over and get iron going, but other than that, that's the only way we're ever going to get into steel. I would say the less crossings we do there with the quicksand, probably the better. So much more room for activities with the bigger boxes. All of our journeys take us across the sand. Except for this one. I literally need one intel point. Am I close to leveling? Moderately. I really thought that looked like a guy in a hood. Okay. Oh, they spawned behind me. That's not fun. Yeah, I think what we might do is maybe like Saturday, we'll start at like 6 and we'll see if we can't go till 6-ish Sunday. And that will be the 24-hour stream. Didn't get much rest last night. Could probably do it, might die. Oh my God. Oh, it's because it's max weight. It kept coming up going, oh, the stack is, it'll only stack to 63. I'm like, what the fuck is that random shit? It's that box is full, heavy. Tell you what, let's take some of that out. That's probably more important in there. Where would you like these armor platings? I got 13 of them still on me from having to put them in.
I guess in either of the boxes flanking the fabricator.
Okay, let's do this one because it's empty. That other one's damn near full. I pulled a little bit of metal out. I'm going to make some more darts, but...
Yeah, there's... need iron ignits for more large boxes.
Now, I suppose we could keep doing this ferrying thing, but how much more do we really want to put into this place? We've got over 100 particle capacitors, over 200 servox, almost 70 of the EMFs, and 144 of the fiber sandwich shit. Micro sandwich fabric, whatever. Microfiber sandwich, if you ask me.
Oh, the only thing we have left to put in here is recycler, or not the recycler, repair. And that pretty much does it for this piece.
We got water going. He's going to bring back a bunch of the flower sand, so we're going to be able to make that shit, and then we can do the better purifier. I'll have to go out and get some points and get that unlocked.
Alright, got it unlocked. And I need iron.
Well, you need the silicone too, right?
Hang on. Let me try.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to fade.
It needs 50 iron ignits, 15 some kind of a lock, 20 complex machine.
Those come from Vermilius. Yeah. So I mean, we might as well plan on getting over there. We got enough granite to build the thing, right? And then we can just start gathering to get all the benches in.
Yeah, I don't know. You would think.
I think we've probably got most of what we need anyway. We may have to do... We're not crossing in a group. Not again. We all know what happened on beta weekend.
No.
Someday we'll just have ornithopters and be able to fly shit around. That will be a glorious day. Where are you little mouse fucker?
He's in there.
Oh, there he is. He was under the sand. Play peekaboo with me. Yeah, so whenever he comes back, as long as he gets back here safe, get that flour sound cooking into the silicone, I can go get more iron in the morning. I don't know about that complex machinery.
That's going to require us going to a dungeon.
Is it the blue or the green?
I don't know. Thinking it's the green.
That
Nope,
would be
southwest ironworks.
okay.
Yeah, it'd be complex straight across. That'll do it. But that's actually in the western gap. It's the ironworks.
Oh boy.
It's right at the edge, though.
So you really can't get trooper trainer. Because the journey we can't fucking complete.
Why?
Because we have to kill Xantara. And it's 1,000,000 Solari, by the way.
What is that hindering?
It's one of my missions. The bounty mission.
I know, but you said we can't get Trooper?
Yeah, because that's what I need to get.
No. I've already unlocked Trooper. I'm working on Advanced Trooper.
Oh, okay, I see it. So I just need to go to those places and kill people.
Yeah, it's 2 easy people. Yeah, the Xantera mission, I was like, what the hell is that? That's crazy.
And then the advanced.
Like you're meant to be able to do it. It seems
Okay,
like flavor
I was
to
thinking
me.
that was behind the fucking Zantara one. I'm like, holy shit. Never gonna be able to get that done.
For like, yeah, at the end of the story, right? You know what I mean? Maybe there's an option to betray him. You know?
Why would they give that to you first and leave it on your list that long, though? Kind of a permanent.
They're assholes because it's flavor. Because he talks about it being wanted.
All right, so Khalif's stand. Up north. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get that done tomorrow, and then I'll get the trooper unlocked. Oh, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. I haven't eaten. I'm gonna go get some bacon cheddar brats. Sounds pretty delicious. And then I'll get some sleep, and then I don't know. I'll be up probably about the same time tomorrow. I'll be on for a while, but I gotta figure out what we're gonna do for dinner over the weekend. Because I usually cook on the weekends. But I think what I'm going to start working toward, if you guys aren't on when I get up, I'm going to start working on getting us over there for like an iron factory. Probably pretty close to that same spot we were in. Just because of the proximity of water. And there's a lot of iron there too. Like I literally went over and I just kept going in my little loop and it kept respawning for me. I got $2,000 in a matter of 15 minutes.
Nice.
All right. Anyway, boys, I'm going to leave you here.
All right, partner.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yep, we'll be here.
All right. Good night, fellas.
Hey.
Oh, boy. Almost 15 hours. Sheesh. We don't need to press that hard. I was kind of just standing there at the end. I didn't want to go get into anything too serious because my head's just swimming at this point. I'm exhausted. So we're going to go get some rest. And I'll be back at it tomorrow. Don't know exactly what time. Sometime in the morning, and we'll go for a few hours, and then maybe we'll do a second stream after dinner. We'll see. I'm not going to make you guys sit while I go cook dinner. At any rate, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I know it was kind of a little slow, but we did get a lot accomplished. We kind of got to our spot quickly, and we just kept kind of building all day. So we're in that spot where we can move across the way, start getting iron really going, and be right back to where we were at the end of the beta in 2 days versus basically 3.5. So till tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.